The world we survive outside of ourselves is rapidly changing and increasingly complex, providing an array of stimuli which is processed internally. As part of our defence mechanisms, we have a 70% negativity bias. This helps us perceive threat more readily than we perceive benefit. This keeps us safe, but also makes it easier for an employee's brain to perceive stimulus as undesirable, triggering an away from response. When we leave such perceptions to chance, it's a surefire way of creating a glass half empty outlook in an organisation. If this is left unchecked, the initial away from responses provoked may gradually become embedded defensiveness within teams. Defensive people are like soldiers in a castle. Trying to reach and connect with them is a battle fought from behind walls. If we blame defensive people for resisting change, being misaligned and disengaged, it drives them to build higher and thicker walls to hide behind. Being defensive is stressful. Glucose energy is consumed and brains find it hard to learn, react rationally or adapt. In such a mental state, people are not well placed to help improve the organisation's performance as they're preoccupied with survival and protecting themselves. Today, we have the science to tell us how we can take action to remove the root causes of resistance, misalignment and disengagement from the environment. Doing so alters the conditions we experience, which shapes our beliefs. As we know, if beliefs, that is to say wiring, changes, behaviour change naturally follows. An awareness of such cause-effect relationships between stimulus and defensive behaviour provides hope, as it lets us know a change in stimulus can trigger a change in response, away from to towards. What most people call mindset is actually the network of beliefs or wiring in our brain. And as we've seen in the BTFA course, the wiring is a biological circuit that changes every day. The paradox is that imagining a person's mindset is hardwired and too hard to change actually reinforces the assumption, by which we mean the wiring and myelin get stronger, making brain change harder. So instead, let's imagine mindset as the current firing of wiring. That is, our imprinted beliefs about good, bad, etc. Depending on our current brain wiring and firing habits, we can find ourselves being deeply defensive, moving emotionally away from, or more open to external events, emotionally moving towards. When we consciously create the conditions in which away from responses decrease, we help the mental state move from defensive to neutral. When we consciously create conditions in which towards responses increase, we help the mental state move from neutral to positive, seeing people more willing and able to change and adapt.